Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Gino and today I'm going to be reviewing this. This is the Louis Vuitton Speedy 20 Bandouliere in this gorgeous dark blue with the oversized monogram with gold hardware and these two top handles with D-rings on the side. And here's a close-up right there. It does come with a back strap, but I'll show that in a minute. And there are some differences between this and the Speedy 30, which I have with me, so I'll do a comparison of that in a minute. But it has these two zipper pulls, and you can actually pull it beyond the edge of the bag, so it does curve down just that little bit more. And on the inside is a microfiber lining. So not suede, feels like suede, but it is microfiber. It has one patch pocket up there with Louis Vuitton made in France, with a tag in there. The piping is also in the same leather. On this side, you actually have Louis Vuitton embossed in there. Very subtle. The zipper pull has LV on there as well. The rivets also have Louis Vuitton embossed on there. This is the regular dust bag that comes in. And the shoulder strap comes in its own separate drawstring dust bag. So it is a combination of a gold tone chain with lobster clasps on either end. It has, the strap is adjustable, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 belt loops. And on the other side, just the same. I'll put the full specs and strap length, drop length, all that in the description of this video. And I have it set to the longest length, which is preferred because I do wear this bag crossbody. You can carry this bag top handle, but on me it just looks like a purse, so that's why I will be exclusively wearing it crossbody. Now, one thing I noticed about this strap in particular is that because there is so much hardware now, when you actually drop this on a table, it will actually make a clunk sound. You can actually hear it, so do be wary of that. If you ever set this down on a table, you will be making a noise. Just like the other Speedies, it comes with its own lock and set of keys. The way to lock this Speedy is when you bring the two zipper pulls together. You have these two holes up here. You flip any one of these zipper pulls over to the other side, and now you can thread these two. Okay, this took a hot minute to get the lock into place, but I finally got it in. So this is what it looks like now, fully locked. The lock is not really practical. It's really more for decorative purposes. I would normally just keep it latched onto here. So here's a quick mod shot of me wearing the bag. I'll insert some shots of me styling this bag with my weekday look. You might have noticed that the monogram is actually flipped in the correct position on both sides of the bag. It's not a continuous pattern as if it was the regular canvas. There is a seam right through the middle here. There is a gradation of the color from white to light blue, this pale sky blue, and then this slightly darker blue. The pattern itself is not simply just screen printed on top. It has been slightly embossed. Even though this is considered a bandouliere version, it does not have that extra strap of leather to reinforce the bag. So for comparison, this is my Speedy 30. The first difference being the way that the bag locks. with the Speedy 30, you put the lock at the end here and thread it through the zipper pull here, which is made of leather. There is quite a difference in width, height, and depth. I keep bubble wrap stuffing in my Speedy here just to maintain its shape, and so I will be doing the same for this one, because without it, it already collapses under its own weight. If you can see that giant divot right in the center. The rivets and the lock itself are the same. Now, unfortunately with my Speedy here, this lock has tarnished, even though I don't actively touch it, so I don't know where all this tarnish is coming from. Hopefully this, if I keep the lock here, it won't tarnish as bad. I don't want to just keep this lock in its dust bag forever. The lock is part of the value of the bag, that's why I choose to keep it exposed. When I was in the boutique, it was a toss-up between this and the Speedy 20 Bandouliere Monoglam. And my essay had advised that leather is more durable, whereas with the Monoglam, the coating is plastic, just like regular canvas, so over time it will crack, and at that point they can't repair it. And oddly enough, the zipper on the Monoglam only extends to the very corners of the bag. It doesn't drop down any further, which I thought was an interesting design choice. When I actually tried to pretend to open it and put things inside it, I was actually scratching my hand against the zipper teeth because that opening was pretty small. Whereas with this one, because it opens out even wider, there's less of a chance of me injuring myself. I'm fine with my regular canvas cracking inevitably, but for this price point, I would prefer to stick to leather. There was only about a $500 difference between the two, so while the other one was attractive because it was a bit cheaper, I had to consider the longevity. I don't know if they make bag inserts for the Speedy 20 just yet. I feel that if I did buy an insert, it would reduce the capacity of the bag. This is already quite small. I don't like going any smaller than a 20 because bags that are size 18 and smaller, they would be considered wallets on chains, and I really don't like that in general. In addition, I also picked up a matching stole or scarf. This is a cotton silk blend. This pattern does come on a lot of the men's ready-to-wear. When I saw this in the store, I just thought it would match perfectly with my bag. 199 by 135 centimeters. It is quite big and very sheer. It has the thinnest fringe on this side, but just a rolled hem on this side. On this side you have Vuitton, very, very voluminous. This does have a slight chemical smell to it. I don't know if this has been washed thoroughly before it was shipped out. I'll just wear it as it is for the first week, and then if the smell bothers me, I'll just have it professionally dry cleaned. My SA is so kind, he threw in a couple of bonus goodies with my purchases. He gave me issue number 16 of their magazine, which makes for a perfect coffee table book. It's not just pictures, there are actual articles in here. If you're a luxury minimalist or you're trying to avoid the temptation, I would not recommend flicking through this. I also got a coloring book. So I'll just quickly flick through some of the pages here. I'll insert some proper photos of it now. I will not be coloring directly from this book, but what I will do is take a photocopy of some of the pages, and if I manage to get one completely colored in by the time I upload this video, I'll insert a picture right now. So on the back here, you get a couple of stickers.
More stickers, yay!
And a stencil. What would be a real flex is if I bought that LV pencil set, but I've seen reviews about it, and spoiler alert, those pencils are not great quality. My essay is so kind, he also threw in a whole bunch of perfume samples. None of them are Pacific Chill, which is the latest released fragrance, but I do have a few. Afternoon Swim, L'Immensite, I'm butchering this.
L'immensité.
My Speedy was $4,050, my stole was $880, so in total I spent $4,930. Oh dear. What can I say? I like what I like. This video is in two parts. The first part you just saw was the review component. The second part is a mini vlog of sorts. I wasn't planning on making a full-on vlog / day in my life video on the day that I bought my Speedy, but I got some footage, so I'll make a mini montage clip reel of my shopping experience at Bondi Junction. Oddly enough, Fendi is cool with me actually getting in there and filming everything on the shelf. But with Louis Vuitton, I feel like there's this rule where you're not allowed to film. So If I get a call from the store manager giving me a scolding, so be it. Seems a shame to throw away all these boxes. They're still very much functional. But they don't recommend storing your bags in the boxes. You have to leave it in its dust bag on a shelf so it can breathe. So if you have a collection of boxes, let me know, what do you do with them? I had enough Fendi boxes to make my own Christmas tree. Maybe I can do the same for Louis Vuitton. This concludes my video. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.